Chainlink could be due for a massive breakout to the upside. Historically speaking, we're talking at least 130% breakout that way. We've got our Chainlink shirts on today. We've got our signs set to thermonuclear levels. What levels are we watching at? What do we need to watch for next? I'm glad you asked. Let's go ahead and get started. Link on the monthly chart. Each of these candles is a whole month. So going back to the good old heydays of Link, back to our first local peak of good old 67 cents. When that level is broken, yay months later, look at this breakout. Our next local top is up here. But the key thing is, as you're going to see, after you break your key supporting monthly price level, that's when you have your break. So how big was this breakout after we broke that? I'm glad you asked. 400 and roughly over 400%, right? Look at that. Massive. Only 2 months to get there. Let's go forward fast ahead. Now, our next level right here. How about we were closed. Look up at the top here. Close at $3.41. After we break that, what happened here? Well, see, this line is in red, the rest are in green. The line is in red because guess what? We had kind of a fake out here, but why? The pandemic drop, right? The Black Swan event, couldn't really predict it. I would guess that if this didn't happen, that we would have gotten a breakout here, right? This candle could probably be swapped, but this is kind of a one anomaly. But still, after we break this level, this is our breakout to the upside again. 375% move, roughly, right there. Again, and 1, 2, 3, 4 months later. Okay, fast forward again. Look where we are today. Our previous local top now. Close at the top. 1558. Once we break that, that's when we get our big move. Look at this. Another massive move. Almost 150% to there. And now look where we are today. Now, our all-time high, sure, is 53. Our monthly, which has been the key level to break previously 3 times, that's when we get our big break, not our all-time high necessarily, right? So I'm watching $38. If we close a monthly candle above 38, buckle up. That is the level that we break, and we historically 3 previous times, that's the level. That's what I would watch. So just a 100% move once we clear that, double that, $76. How long will it take to get to 76 or higher? We don't know. But historically, there's 2 months. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So the least it's taken is about 60 days, right? 2 monthly candles, break it. On average, about 3 months. 4 months, 3 months, 2 months. So look at this. If we were to take that long again, maybe we don't do it this month. Maybe we do it next month. Maybe we don't do it all, right? I'm not saying we have to do this at all. But historically, that's the level to watch. $38 on a monthly time scale. Once we break that and close the candle above it, we usually have a more sustainable move to the upside. So that is the Link chart on a monthly scale, historically on all of Chainlink against the US dollar. Let's go to the next chart and see what we got. Link USD on the daily RSI levels. Look what's going on here. Why does this matter? Well, look at the formation that it was kind of making, right? You have kind of a flat top up here. You have a rising higher lows here. Now we've just had a break out of that, right? That is a good structure to form on price levels. You can also do it on RSIs. Look at the line chart. Next, we just also taken out these previous. We're now higher than these. We make a new higher high. All good signs. Now look, our next level, 72, broke that as well. That's taken out. We're now at higher RSI, relative strength index. That's what this is. RSI is what that stands for. We're higher than when we were at $53 for Chainlink. Pretty impressive. It's making some amazing moves. Now, are we overbought? Is it time to get out? Not necessarily. Really, technically, by the definition, you're not overbought until you're over here. And even then, we've still done quite well. So this area right here, what level was Link at right here? This was its previous all-time high at $20. This is that summer rally that Link went on. $20 up here. But now look where we are. We are at $53 right in this area. These are great signs to be breaking, all-time high RSIs or previous local areas of resistance, right? So now we've broken out of this kind of nice little wedge there. Great sign. We want to see this continue up, going up. Or if it comes back, we want to hold this as support. Okay? I'm starting to get some risque drawings going there. So let's go look at the next chart, see what we got. This is Link on a daily chart again. Now, if this looks a little odd to you, this is the price, but what's happened? I've just put it on a line instead of candles, right? So if you want to change that, you can go look at this yourself. You're probably used to seeing candles, but if you put it on a line, sometimes you can get slightly different levels to watch. So what does this look like to you? Look at this yellow line. This is our 21-day moving average. Exponential moving average, I should add. Well, the last time this really looks, it reminds me similar of this area. Look at this turnaround here, right? All of these, very similar. Usually when Link has this kind of 90-degree upturn on a 21-day, historically, it's been quite good, right? Look at this. Look at this 90-degree to the upside, 90-degree to the upside. Anytime it's done that, it's been pretty great for the next coming months. So if we're, kind of rhyming with this kind of move back in here, look at what we've done. We've broken out of it in roughly, look at from basically the next 2 weeks or so. We went up roughly, 70% in 2 weeks after we crossed that line there. Now look here. So we just crossed here. Where are we now? Well, we're roughly just over 2 weeks and 70%. So that's pretty much a rhyme to me. So if we were to continue seeing this, look at our first big jump here. Look at this. Previous top, clear the previous top, big jump. Previous top, did we hit that? It might take us to get back to 50 before we hit our next jump. It doesn't have to last that long, but we may slow grind up here. Kind of, you see how we make a big jump and then just slow rise and then pop again once we clear that previous high. So maybe we do something like this, right? So even though this is blue, you just imagine this line is blue, which we can change it in a minute. So maybe we do something similar for the next, several months and just slowly keep rising back to our previous high. Then once we clear this, that 53 level, moon time. But maybe we don't have to wait that long. Remember the first chart we looked at, the $38 level? But we want to close the monthly candle. That's the issue with that, is that it can be some time. So if we do it in August, we better hurry up because we're already halfway through August. So $38, that's certainly still possible this month. If it doesn't do it this month, then we have to wait all the way till September, the end of September, October 1st, roughly. So do we do something like this and, slow grind up and then make our move? Or do we do, clear that $38 level and then explode this month, next month, September? So we'll have to see. It's obviously going to depend greatly on what Bitcoin does. But if Bitcoin continues to hold the 20-week, 21 SMA, EMA, all those levels that we need to watch to build bull market support band, if we do that and Bitcoin can just hold that, certainly altcoins, Chainlink included, can continue to perform quite well. So this is what we want to watch for, something similar to this. Now, once we cleared this, again, let's look at this. How long was it until our big move breakout? Let me get to the right tool. Right here. Okay. Our big move happened about 90 days after we crossed that 21-day EMA. So if we were to do something similar to that, how long do we have? I'm glad you asked. 90 days puts us towards the end of October. Maybe it'd be a spooky Halloween. Get all, price jumpy to the upside towards the end of October. If we were to repeat something similar to this, then look at that move. Over the next roughly month, we went up 200%. So if we're to do something similar, after we get that big breakout, whenever it is, it might be that 38 level, which is here, 38. So let's say we just go from there, 38, and go up. I mean, how long would it take to get to 100? How much kind of a move? Let's look. From where we are now to get to 100 is 250%. we got some challenges ahead, but I would say 38 on the monthly, and then obviously once we clear this, should definitely explode just from a technical standpoint. When you break your previous all-time high, or certainly, you know, that's historically when you make the bigger moves. Look at the tops. So that's what I'd watch for. Let's go look at Link on the Gaussian channel 5-day. See what we got. Well, we've been holding the median line perfectly, and now we're approaching the top. Usually when you break one support level or resistance level, you're going to go to the next one. If you're going down, continue to go down. As we go up, you're going to usually continue to go up until you hit this. So our next kind of resistance level, at least on the Gaussian, will be around 3250-ish. I would say this will kind of slowly taper off over the next 5-10 days. So depending on when we do it, if we did it this week, it's 3260. Next week might be 32, roughly the same, right? 3250 or so. But on the 5-day, we'd like to close above that. Obviously, we got to get out of this channel. Look at back here again, the same kind of the move that we're looking at. A big jump up, slow grind up, and then explosive move. So maybe we slow grind up, get above this, slow grind up, and then clear that 50 level, explosive move. Okay, that's what I'd want to be watching. So that's on the 5-day. Let's go look at it on the weekly and see if we got anything else. Weekly, we're already above it. We came down right to the median on the weekly Gaussian channel, bounced above it, held it as support perfectly. Resistance for 1 week, 2 weeks, break through it. Now we're holding above it. This is a great sign, just like this, right? Came back down, hit that center line, back above it, slow grind up. Maybe once we clear this, a super explosive move. So once we clear 50, I would say, yeah, the $100 link mark is our next site to set. So one more thing let's look at. How about the Gaussian channel on the 1-day? Look what we've just done. See anything here? We've been red. Our price action got above the channel. And now we've just turned green. Great sign. Historically, on the 5-day, I'd like you to watch on the 5-day more. But after if you've watched any of my videos before, you know this. After you've turned from red to green, your price action's above. That's when you have your big move. The 5-day, we like to use the 5-day because it has the least amount of fake outs. It's most dependable historically. So I recommend only on the 5-day for confirmations. But usually on the daily, you can get maybe a head start as for, bullishness. On the daily chart, this is a very bullish sign. Price action's above your channel. You just turned from red to green. Historically, it's pretty much go time. Change from red to green. Price action above, go time. Red to green. This is why I use the 5-day, because 1 day is not, it doesn't have this kind of a, see how the, we went up, sure, short term. On the 5-day, it's been historically very accurate, but even this, look at this. Red, green, price action above, pretty good. Go on the 5-day, we don't have as many, points to go off of, but the one time it did turn red, as soon as your price action gets above, it's go time. Even though historically you don't take off immediately, there's your big move. You want to be in crypto for the big moves, not the day-to-day sideways chop. Okay? Ride the tsunamis, not the kiddie pool. All right, that is Link in a nutshell. Hopefully that helped you a little bit today. We're going to watch the 38 level on the monthly, $38 for Link. Once we clear that, September candle, August candle, October candle, 38 historically says that $38 level, not 53. Maybe 53 on a daily chart, weekly chart, sure. But this will be your leg up on the competition. Not who's watching the monthly chart levels on Chainlink versus US dollar. Not a whole lot of people, I would guess. But you will be a little bit smarter, a little bit ahead. If you see us closing this month candle, and we still have 15 days, 11 hours. If we're above 38 somehow, get ready. It might take another few months, right? Going back when we looked at our daily chart, it looked like maybe we'll get more of a slow grind up like this, kind of just monthly, just slow gains after you get moving, right? we don't know what's going to happen. We can only look at the facts and the charts and then modify our plan based on what we're seeing. Nobody has a fortune teller prediction tool for crypto. You have enough tools and indicators to help you on your way, on your path. Okay? I'm here to help you. If you like the video today, give us a thumbs up. Follow us, Twitter, Telegram, Patreon. Everything's linked in the description below. Let's go ahead and look at our crypto fear and greed index. 72. We're still in greed. We're up high, but we can stay up here historically for a prolonged period of time. So this is on a 3-month chart. Our high, we just put on 76. Our low, 65. We want to continue to make higher highs. With the price action today doing quite well, I would highly guess that tomorrow we'll probably put in above 76. That's my guess. If we come back down, we want to watch 65. We were watching for the 42 level. Now we just made a higher low, 65. We're also making higher highs. Until we start breaking this structure, we're still good. Blue skies. If we come back down and we're at 64, that's our first warning sign that we could be, at least short term, going back down to test said levels, whatever. We'll look at them when we start going back down. But if we continue to make higher highs and higher lows, fantastic. All right, let's do crypto meme of the day. All right, car of the day. Koenigsegg Jesko. Real life, they're about $3 million. They look way cooler. This is a Lego version. You want to see the real version? Me too. There it is. Holy hell. Carbon fiber wheels, carbon fiber body. I mean, it weighs like nothing. It's basically paper. Very expensive paper. There's the back end. Holy hell. Again. Pretty amazing. And then the doors. Probably the coolest doors in the entire automotive industry, I would guess. They like fold out, flip up. Amazing. Probably one of the coolest cars ever designed in history of mankind, in my opinion. But that's the Koenigsegg Jesko. All right, to wrap things up, let's end on a calming note. Quote of the day. All right, that's it. My name's Chase. 5-Day Crypto. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I'll try to respond if you got any questions. Thank you for watching this long if you have. 49 gold stars plus 4. If you watch this long, you got the extra. You got the extra gold stars. That's it for this video. I'll see you real soon on the next one. Thanks so much.